This program is brought to you by newscliptv.com. Make your own news. Register online and become a Newsclip TV reporter. Newsclip TV, your community news website.
Welcome to Persistence Pays TV. I'm your host, Lori Roudnask. I want to ask you, where can you go to meet new customers, expand your network, know more about your community? Well, today we have Executive Director Dave Cage here from the Stoney Creek Chamber of Commerce. And I want to talk to Dave about the importance of the Chamber, what it does for the community, and how it can benefit businesses within the community. So welcome, Dave, and thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much, Lori.
So as the Executive Director of the Chamber, what do you think, why does the Chamber benefit the community of Stoney Creek?
Well, I think you'd have to talk to the members. My members, or our members, tell us that all the networking events really give them a chance to get out and meet other businesses and find out what some of the pitfalls of business are, and also some of the things that they can learn to help them. Can I use an example this morning?
Sure, absolutely.
We had a great breakfast meeting, and it's all about social media. And I thought I was the only old person that didn't understand social media, but it's kind of rewarding to see all the people were very attentive listening to this speaker, telling us all about some of the good things about social media and some of the things you've got to be careful of. And at the end of it's just a coincidence this morning, I introduced 3 new members to each other that all ended up doing business with each other. So 3 in one morning, which is not the rule, but it was an exceptional morning. So I think people get out, they meet other people they feel comfortable with because they know they're in business too. And from that, they usually end up with more business and refer them to other people too at the same time.
Right, well that's great. Now the Stoney Creek mission statement is the object of the Stoney Creek Chamber of Commerce shall be to promote and improve trade and commerce and the economic, civic and social welfare of the Stoney Creek community. So the Stoney Creek community is known also for, the Chamber is known for their retention of members. And I know when you became Executive Director, we had 100 members, and now we're over 440 members. And retention is really important in the community and as a chamber. So how do we go about getting new members and keeping our members?
You've hit on something very important there, Laurie. Retention, when I go away to other conventions and talk to other chambers, we sort of compare notes and see our retention rate has been very good. That sort of tells me that people are getting value for their money or for their time, whatever the case may be. And when we say we're helping the community or we are being with the business community, I always said that we're also doing it in cooperation with our government people that we voted in. It's their job too, so we work with them, and we meet with them, we discuss problems or any concerns, and we try and head off any concerns that might come up later on. So I think the retention is sort of a symbol that people are quite happy or quite satisfied with what they're getting back. And yes, there was 100 members, and that's when I was just going to do a part-time job. Now we got 437 as of this morning, and the part-time has become a little more intense. But I still love it. I still enjoy meeting the people and helping them.
Well, that's great. And within the Chamber, too, it's not all about business. We have fun, too. I mean, a part of my mandate as being on the board with the Chamber is you have to have some fun. So when I say fun, I mean we have a golf tournament, we have a holiday gathering party, we have a pool tournament, which I actually won one year. Not because of my skill, because of my great partner. But, the fun things that the Chamber does as well for businesses, because a lot of times people are working a lot and they need to come out and have some fun at the same time.
Yeah, these fun times can also be very beneficial. We joke and kid about fun times. I guess I'm known that I love fun times. But there's a lot of business concocted on a golf course, and in the pool tournaments there's always guys meeting each other. You end up with a partner maybe you've never met before, so it's a great chance to get to know each other well. And from that, business does come to you and you might send to them. And the other thing that I always think is fun is we have what we call after fives, where we might come to your business and everyone comes and really has a first-hand look at what you do and what you can do. We usually end up getting a few goodies there, like either some grapes and some cheese and maybe even some wine. And during that period of time, the same thing, the networking just sort of looks after itself. Yeah. And we encourage the networking too, by the way, because it does pay off.
Well, that's right. Persistence pays, right?
For sure.
Well, thanks, Dave, for being here and sharing what the Stoney Creek Chamber can do for the community, and how they can visit our website, the Stoney Creek Chamber of Commerce, to find out more about becoming a member and getting involved in the community.
Yep.
All right, we've had the bird's eye view of Hamilton. Now we're going to get down to business and look at Hamilton's business story.
Hi, I'm Bob Bratina, the mayor of the city of Hamilton.
Good day. My name is Demetrius Safridis. I'm the chair of the Hamilton Chamber of Commerce and your host for the 2012 Annual General Meeting of the Canadian Chamber.
Hi, my name is Brent Kinnaird, and I'm pleased to serve as the host committee chair for the 2012 Canadian Chamber of Commerce AGM, hosted here in Hamilton in September 2012.
And on behalf of our council, I welcome all of you to the Canadian Chamber of Commerce Annual General Meeting here in Hamilton.
Hosting the Canadian Chamber Conference, and we're going to be working very closely with the Stoney Creek Chamber and Flamborough Chamber on that. Both Dave and Aaron serve on the Government Affairs Committee of the Hamilton Chamber, and we often go out to each other's events as well. And we get together on a regular basis to share war stories, is one of the things that we do. But I think overall, though, it's important that the role that we play is communicated out to our members, because we're all talking about a jobs and prosperity agenda. Business is good for our collective communities, and it's important that we do that. But prior to my time at the Hamilton Chamber, the chambers have worked together on other initiatives, and I think Aaron and Dave have some great examples they want to share with viewers as well.
One of the more famous things that all three chambers did a lot of work on and a lot of time and effort with the city, I give them full credit, it's called the Red Hill Parkway. And it has been sort of the starting point for people to come to Hamilton. I think even the bread company, one of the reasons they came here was because of the access to QEW, and now we hear there's more businesses going up there too. So, but all three chambers spent a lot of time and effort, and I think it really paid off for all of us. Really.
Great.
The area rating debate, which raged in the city, in all parts of the city, since the days of amalgamation a decade ago or so. What happened was that the three chambers came together to struggle with this issue, and it was a very contentious issue, particularly in the suburbs. And through the efforts of a special committee that was established with representatives from all three chambers, led by Dr. John Nechtel from Ancaster, who was a member of the Ancaster division of the Hamilton Chamber, we met for 2 years struggling with this issue. And in the end, we came up with a proposal that we thought was fair. It talked about having taxes based on service delivery and service availability rather than have differentials based on geographical boundaries. And there came a day when the three chambers appeared before council, and it was at that time David's predecessor, John Dolbeck, Dave and we appeared before council and we made the recommendation, and in the end, council unanimously embraced basically our proposal, which was to have tax differential rates to reflect different service levels rather than geographical boundaries.
Infrastructure investments are critical to job growth as well. And Maple Leaf Foods, who are making $500 million worth of investment in the Red Hill Business Park, they're going to become Hamilton's third largest private sector employer when they're fully operational at their two plants. So they did make that decision to come to Hamilton based on a couple of key reasons, one of which was the transportation infrastructure. It was important that they received their product into the plants in a timely fashion, and to get their products out to market in a timely fashion. The transportation network was very important.
Thank you all for being here. And for those of you out there that aren't a chamber member, be sure to join your local chamber. You can go to a meeting for free, check it out, find out if there's a fit for you. But the benefits, there are many. So be sure to check out your local Chamber of Commerce to be able to grow your business. Thanks for joining on Persistence Pays. And if you have any questions, you can send me a comment at persistencepays.ca.